going on over there, Mark? Spin the camera. What's going on over there?
Just go away, bro.
Ringo Vision.
Ringo Vision, yeah. Ringo got the vision, yeah. Ringo Vision. Cooking with Ringo, you know how to think.
I know. I make it.
Cooking with Ringo, you know how to think. When you're cooking with Ringo, you know how to tingle. Oh gosh, say when you're cooking with Ringo, you know how to tingle.
Ringo Vision.
Ringo Vision. Ringo got the vision, yeah. Ringo Vision. Ringo got the vision.
What's going on over there? Who's that?
Anita, yeah? I don't care if we've gone into, yeah? She does what she does, yeah? She's obviously got caught. She can't remember where she put her bag. I left it there because I don't want to be involved in that antique business. That's not me. No problem.
Wow, look at this, everybody. So look, we've come to a point right now, yeah, where we're almost at completion, people, yeah? So look at the colours inside this pot, people, yeah? Bubbling up nicely. We're just gonna make all the vegetables, all the last vegetables. This is what someone just bought me. Look, you can't get better than this. Can't get better than this. We've got the good vibes. You understand, people? Yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's all about good vibes. Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate that. And look, it's plastic. It's waterproof. It can go on the side of the trolley. So while we're out and it's dark, winter time, we're outside and it's good vibes, people. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, girls. Give me a high five. High five. That's it. High five. That's it. Good vibes, people, yeah? Thank you. Yes, everybody, welcome to 24-Hour Kitchen. I'm Ringo Vision. So today, the mission continues, people, yeah? We're in the marathon right now. We've fed just over 8,500 people. And one more thing that I want to add to the agenda is to leave the knives at home, people, yeah? You understand? We have to try and protect our young people's lives as well as we're trying to feed people and save lives at the same time. You understand, people, yeah? So today I'm out, I'm live in the Surrey Street Market and I'm going to be getting fresh ingredients. So follow me and let's go and buy some fresh ingredients and start cooking a good vibe. Right, everybody, so what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to get some pumpkin. Can you weigh the pumpkin, please? Let me know how much the pumpkin is. And because we're doing like a vegetable soup, everybody, yeah?
170.
How much?
170.
Let me get this one as well. A good vibe. So because we're doing vegetable soup here, pumpkin is going to be our base today, and it's going to give us our color and the sweetness. No discount?
390.
No discount?
350.
Okay, 350. So give me 40 pence discount, people. Yeah, a good vibe, said way. That is it. How come? Well done. How much is the planting?
317.
Let me have 2, yeah.
How many?
2.
430.
Yes. Put some light plant in the pot as well, a good vibe. Need the time as well. One time. Alright, so we've got pumpkin planting and thyme. A good vibe, people, yeah. We're just going to do the rest of the shopping. Let's go. That is it. Alright, so as I'm travelling through Surrey Street Market, people, yeah, you know that it's got loads of fresh fruits and vegetables. I need some okra as well. And I need some garlic. And also what I need as well is some carrots. So okra, garlic, and carrot, big onion. Can I get like 2 red onions? I don't need like a whole bowl, but I just need like 2 red onions, yeah? And then one other thing as well that I'm gonna get a bowl of tomato. We also have some turnip that we're gonna put in the soup. Can I get this as well, big one? A good vibe. So yeah, man, big up yourself because I know where I'm going. We're just doing the shopping right now. I'm gonna start cooking. So if you're gonna see at the same time while we're doing the shopping there, pots on the fire. Understand? So the water's boiling up until we get all the ingredients that we need. That is a good vibe. Alright, so what we're looking for now here is some yams. So we want some yams and we want some potatoes and we also need some scallion as well. Need scallion. Scallion's part of the flavoring as well. Yes, Ringo. Well, right. Can I get one chocho as well? Fine. Thank you. Chocho. That's good. Thanks, yeah? Oh.
That's the shop.
We're gonna get the potatoes from here. Dangerous. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. You good, yeah? Yeah, man. You good, man.
When you're cooking with Ringo, you know how to tingle.
Them potatoes, they're looking a bit rough. So yes, people, we're here. Surrey Street Market. Surrey Street Market is home to CROYDON, and it's supplying a whole variation of fruits and vegetables. There's the yams in here. So we'll check out the yams. That's it. Look at that. Nice, fresh, white yam. That's what we're looking for. Also need one bowl of mixed pepper. You know we have to put the red, gold and green as well, people, yeah? One bowl with mixed pepper. Yo, yes. So what am I doing? I'm gonna be right there at the front of the market. Yeah. Alright. Boss. This one. Full cook it.
No, yeah.
Alright, so that's it for now. So anything else that I need, we'll just get it as we go along, people. Yeah, good vibe. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. We're outside now. We're going to start kick off the pot right now. So look, you can see that there's little fine bubbles in the pot, people, yeah? You understand? The heat is on. So when the pot just boils up, we're going to put the first ingredients in the pot, which is the pumpkin. That is it. Good vibe. Alright, everyone. So far on a mission, and we've been on the mission to feed 1 million people. So we're in the bracket of 8,000 plus people that we've fed so far. And what's the journey been like so far? The journey, I'm not gonna lie to you, the journey has been a tough one. It's been a rough one. But guess what? Because of perseverance, we're not gonna give up. You understand? We've now come to a time here in the UK where it's a winter period. It's a lot colder than how it was before. So people are facing it more rougher than how it was when you first saw us out cooking in the summertime and things like that. So yeah, man, we're on the mission, people, yeah, and it's so good that I've got you guys that's a part of the journey, that's supporting. You understand? I would love to big up each and every one of you individually, but those of you that are on the journey with me and know who you are, big yourself up, you understand, and welcome for being a part of the journey with me, people, yeah? A good vibes, that is it. Alright, everyone, so, wow, look at that. Thyme, pumpkin, chocho, turnips, tomatoes, okra, garlic, red onion, nice piece of white yam here, you understand? And we're gonna need a little bit more ingredients, yes, but we're gonna get that on the go a little bit later on, people, yeah, as we're cooking, you understand? But so far, we've got the main things that we actually need to turn our pot on and get everything going, you understand? That is it, a good vibe. Look at that, wow. So we've got the nice colors them out today. Look at that. Everything's got nice, vibrant colors. We're dealing with the reds, we're dealing with the yellows, we're dealing with the greens. You understand, people? Yeah, and we're dealing with the natural white color with the yellow yam as well, with the white yam. A good vibe. We've got some sweet potato as well. And we're gonna get some more Irish potatoes and some things to go in the pot to fill up. You understand? That is it. Wow. Okay. Bubbles are coming on slowly. A good vibe.
You're making soup?
Soup today.
Yesterday did you make soup?
No, yesterday, the day before I made soup, yeah.
With chickpeas?
Yes. No chickpea? No, not me chickpea.
Ringo Vision.
Ringo vision, yeah. Ringo got the vision, yeah. Ringo vision. Go when you're cooking with Ringo.
Alright everyone, so you know, look, we're at Kuwait now, so I'm just gonna prep the pumpkin. First of all, we cut out the middle of the pumpkin, which is more or less the heart of the pumpkin. And then remember to leave the knife at home, people, yeah? Look at the knife that I'm using today, it's just a small little bread knife. And the skin of the pumpkin is so rough, and I still don't need a big knife to be out on the street with, to be cooking with. So you know that the kids, they don't need to come out the house with the kitchen utensils, people, yeah? So mums, dad, get on top of your child, make sure you know where he's going, who he's going to see, and even next first and most important, make sure you know the parents of these kids who your children is going to see as well. You understand? Because we need to protect our young ones, people, yeah? Our good vibes. So as you can see, look, the pumpkin, look at the color. This nice, rich pumpkin, yeah, is going to give us the sweetness that we're looking for today. Wow, look at that. Good vibes, Mark. That is it. Now we're good. That's that there. So this is it. The pumpkin has a rough skin. So what we're going to do, it's got a lot of nutrients inside of the skin of the pumpkin. So we're just going to give it a nice good wash thoroughly, and then it's going to make it all boil out into the pot, and that's going to also be part of the flavouring for today as well, people, yeah? Good vibes. Alright people, so what we're doing right now is just a rinsing process, and just to prevent everywhere getting messy, we just do it in a plastic bag, literally. Give it a nice rinse. Let's go again, Mark. Good stuff. You can go to the fishmongers and they'll fill that back up. Yeah, so yeah. So this is like Ringo's wash. Good vibes. So I'm just going to drop them in the pot, nice and big, because later on we'll just break them apart. Good vibes. Look at that. So we've got the pumpkin in the pot, people, yeah, the water's boiling up. So next ingredients which I'm going to put in our pot today, yeah, is some red onions, and the red onions would go with enhancing our flavour today as well, everybody. So what I'm going to do is add some red onions. I'm going to add all of this garlic here into the pot, because you know garlic is like an antibiotic as well, and we need to keep our immune system well strong and built up for the weather that we're in right now, that cold winter period. The soup's going to keep you warm. It's going to have all the right nutrients in there, yeah, to build up back your immune system and keep you on top. You understand, people? Especially if you're going through like a breakdown, or you're feeling some form of cold, or you need something to put back into your body because you're feeling a little bit run down. All these ingredients that we're going to put into the pot today is there to bring you back up. A good vibes. Just prepping the peppers. So I've got the right peppers, people. These peppers are sweet peppers, which carry some nice flavors to our pot today. So I've got the red one, the green one, and also the yellow one as well. So we're going to get the whole contrast of flavors coming from our peppers as well. This is not a pepper that's going to bring any form of heat like a Scotch bonnet, but we will also use a Scotch bonnet as well later on, and that will just be to add towards the flavouring. So Scotch bonnet is not just about the heat, but the flavour that comes from a Scotch bonnet as well. We're going to be using that, and I think what I'm going to add to the soup is also some coconut cream. You understand? To give it that nice coconut flavour, people. Yeah, a good vibes.
Ringo Vision.
Ringo vision, yeah. Ringo got the vision, yeah. Ringo vision.
Right? The Look at all that pumpkin that's gone in.
But you never shot.
Look at that, all that pumpkin.
They shot you with a number, you never shot.
Messes me. When did you shot me at? Alright, so what I'm gonna start adding into the pot, look, we've got a regular with us today. He smelt me. And turn up, just like that. Alright? A good vibes. So look, we're gonna start adding in the peppers, them people,
He
as
can't
well.
refuse but to come here. And if I know that, I make sure I ain't come here.
That's it.
Everything is fresh
Fresh.
from the start. You get me? As you can see, the market is right there. It's got everything that we need in the food.
Everything.
Everything. There's no going on and you felt is you've got it right here. You've got the heat, you've got the water,
That's it.
and you've got the details for the soup.
Yes.
Get me? So all you got to do is be patient.
That's it. Alright, so as you can see, scallions going in as well, people, yeah? This, I just leave it in there like that, it will boil out. You understand? Close the pot because the time is passing. Have good vibes. Alright everybody, so a good vibe. So the last thing I'm going to put in is just these peppers here, and then we're going to close up the pot and just let it just go and boil up, people, yeah? That is it. Big up yourself. What do you say? Vegetable soup today, you know?
Big up yourself, Chloe.
If you can guess the ingredients them that's in the pot, the 10 a day that we're putting in the pot right now, you understand? Just put it in the comment section. Big up Chloe, she's on camera with me today, people, yeah? Alright, that is it. Yes, Mo. Yeah. Alright, so we're just prepping the carrot, people, yeah? We're just gonna add some carrot into the pot. And after we add the carrot in, we're just gonna just leave it now and just let everything just go on boil, because this is really literally the seasoning process of what we're doing. So the seasoning process is like the first ingredients is the pumpkin. After the carrot, I'm gonna add the garlic, and then after the garlic, we're just gonna leave the pot and just let it just go on boil, get to a boiling stage, and then we start to put the solid ingredients into the pot. Things like, we start to put in like things like some cho-cho and some turnip, look a bit later as well, people, yeah, good vibes. Alright, so you can see in the pot, people, you can see what's in there. Look at the colours that's inside the pot right now.
Colourful, isn't it?
Ready, yeah?
Yeah, really colourful.
What I'm peeling up right now, everybody, here is a cho-cho. Cho-cho is like one of them water-based ones as well. and it absorbs the flavour that it goes into as well. It has its own little unique flavour. It's like more of a fresh taste. You understand? But when it goes into like the soup, it just gets all the infusement of all the vegetables that's inside of the pot. So chocho's a good one, and it adds its own little unique flavour. It's almost a little bit like a turnip, everybody, yeah? A good vibes. So let me add in some chocho. So the chocho's gone in. Then we're gonna add a turnip in from early. And once the turnip goes in, like I said, the garlic's gonna go in. And once the garlic goes in, then that's it. We're gonna just leave our pot and just let it just simmer down until it reaches a stage where we're just gonna be adding in the other solid ingredients into the pot, people, yeah? So turnips going in right now are good vibes. That is it. I thought, alright, so what's going into the pot right now is just some garlic. Garlic's the antibiotic, thyme is the anti-inflammatory, and also they're both strong, powerful flavours to go into our pot as well, people, yeah? So I'm using quite a lot of garlic. You can see at the top of the pot, all the colours, that's the transformation of beauty that we've got going on in the pot right now, people, yeah? Are good vibes. Remember that the pumpkin's initially gonna boil out and become our flavour. After I put this last garlic in, we're just gonna close our pot up and just let it do its own thing, everybody, yeah? Our good vibes. Look at that. Wow. Have a look now, Chloe. That's where we're at. I think what I'm gonna do is add add 2 more of these turnips in the pot, and then that's it. Turnip's got a very strong flavour. You can smell it, Mark?
Yeah, but it's a different turnip to what we normally use, like the yellow one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dropped in. Good vibes. Look at this now. So look. Some fresh corn into the pot. Yes, people, I'm on camera right now. Big up Chloe, because she's handling business right now, people, yeah? Are good vibes. Jesus.
Smash.
So.
Okay.
So this is the corn, people, here. We're just adding into the pot.
Got the first taste.
So far, we haven't given our pot.
Get another taste. Nice, that corn nice.
Sorry, Chloe. All right, that is it. So, Mark, that's it now, you know? Yeah. It's more or less the waiting game from here now, everybody.
It's a boiling process.
The boiling process. And then, what we're gonna do now, we've got the white yam, we've got the sweet potato, and then we've got some more potatoes, and we've got some plantain, which we're gonna add into the pot, and this is gonna become our flavor and our base for the filler for later on, people, yeah? A good vibe. So let me just show you what's happening. Have a look. That is it, a good vibes, people, yeah? Let me just run some more time, because you can't get enough time, because time's a very strong flavor in our stuff. My water there, rinsed off, drop the time in. And we're scallion as well, people, yeah? It rolls out and it carries flavour. Let's just add the last of the scallion into the pot from now. Get it out of the way. The plant those, isn't it, man? Yeah, you could. Down by the pond? Yeah. Good stuff, look at that. And this will eventually just boil out, people, yeah? Good vibes, look at that, wow. So much colours going on. And then we've got some okra left. So we've got a cho-cho left to go in. We've got some more thyme left to go in. Like I said, plantain, yam, cho-cho, the sweet potato. Yeah, man, and we've got Scotch bonnet pepper as well to also drop in there to add towards the flavour as well, everybody. Good vibes. That is it. So I'll see you guys again in a couple minutes. About half an hour, we're going to go to the market and have a look at browse. That is it, people, yeah? Good vibes.
Tastes nice.
Alright, so what we have to do as well, we have to clean up back our space, just so that we don't get any talk from anybody, so we make sure that our little environment nice and fresh and clean. Yes, people, so look, I'm on camera. We have to big up Chloe.
Big up yourself, darling.
Yes, people, big up Chloe. Chloe's very shy, but she's the magician that's got the vision right now for you guys, people. Yeah, she's going to give you that perfection, what we've been looking for. That is it. Hello, Mark?
Big up yourself, brother.
That is it. Good vibes. You know where we are, people. We're live, Surrey Street Market. Have good vibes. So today is quite a busy day here at the market, same way. You understand, people are travelling from all over different parts of South London. You understand, just to come here at this market here, Surrey Street Market, here in Croydon, just to come and get their fresh fruits and vegetables, people, yeah? It's a good vibes, you understand? And come down to Croydon if you get the opportunity and you get the chance to come down to Croydon. Hey, love, you right?
I'm fine, you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Good vibes. Yeah, if you get the opportunity and the chance to come down to Croydon, people, yeah, come down. It's a very friendly environment and a happy community right here at Surrey Street Market, you understand? And we need to keep our communities them healthy, you understand? And keep our communities them vibrant. That is it, our good vibes. Yeah, man, I have to check back on the pot as well at the same time. You get me, car? I can't wait to see where the vegetables them have reached so far, because you understand, the pumpkins in there, the carrots in there, the thymes in there, the garlics in there, you understand, cho-chos in there, loads of the ingredients is in there, people, yeah, red onion in there, scallion in there, you understand? So let's just go and check on the pot, people, yeah, because it's a good vibes. What me say? It's a good vibes, that is it. All right, so we reach where we want to reach. So we've got Chloe and Marky Mark there. That is it, our good vibes. Where we at, Mark?
Well, we just smell the time.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So we're starting to get them little bubbles, people, yeah? That is it, look at that, wow. The flavours that you can smell right now, yeah? We're in like a nature garden right now. Just bubbling away slowly.
Nice.
Let's just,
onion and thyme.
that's it.
Yeah.
Let's just let that just lift up. And once it lifts up, then we can start adding some solid ingredients in when the pumpkins reach that very, very soft point of like just dissolving, and then we can start putting the solids into the pot. Last ingredient is probably going to be the okra, people, yeah? Our good vibes. Alright, everyone, so look, basically, it's starting to rain right now, so naturally, I wasn't ready to leave from the market yet, but we have to leave the market early, everybody, yeah? And just, wow, and find somewhere that's more shelterable right now. Good vibes. man, remember that we're on the mission, you know, and the marathon continues, yeah? We have to feed 1 million people, yeah? And we have to reach out to the masses. So no matter what weather it is, no matter what condition it is, we're gonna come out, people, yeah? And we're gonna get on with the mission. So what? The mission continues. Have good vibes. Everyone's trying to get out of the rain right now, including us. If we stay here, we can't move from here, so we have to just face it. But I reckon on the high street is the best way. What it is, you notice that I've got it on two front legs. So basically everyone, yeah, show this Chloe. I've had to lift it on 2 front legs so that it doesn't tilt and all the water spills out the pot because we're going uphill right now. So we have to make sure that we're running on 2 rules right now, everybody.
Don't give that to charity. It's extra stuff.
Drop. We're going to there, Mark. That short down there. Yeah. You're going to need to go back down there to get the canister. Right, so I'm on the high street right now, so we're just going to go right underneath that shelter there. And it's going to be posted up, and I think that's where we're going to cook the rest of the soup, and then start to just hand it out to the homeless people. As you can see that there's someone's tent belongings there that's sleeping right here. So yeah man, we're in the right place to find the people and then cook some food and give them some food right now, especially with the weather's turned, so you know that it's going to get a little bit colder tonight. Understand people, yeah? How good vibes today. I'm going to place myself right under here. Show them the environment, please, Chloe. Show them where we are. That is it. Yeah, and the mission continues right here, people, yeah? A good vibe. So look, let me show you what's going on right now, yeah? Look in the pot. Wow, the bubbles, everything is going on right now. You understand, people, yeah? Good vibes. That is it. Right, people, so look. I have to quickly travel back to the shop because the canisters that we're using to cook with, they almost run out. I've got 1 left, so I'm just going to go back to the hardware store quickly and buy a few more so that we don't have no more problems. You understand, people, yeah? A good vibe, so you can see that we're on the go. The rain's kind of like drizzled off, but just to be on the safe side. Luke, I was just up there by the central, yeah? Yeah, nice one. All right, that's Luke. He's a local that gets food from me. A good vibes. So yeah, man, let's just go and pattern up the canisters and attend back to the pot because the pot's bubbling up. So you see, by the time we get back to the pot, hopefully, yeah, the pumpkin will have finished, and then we can start adding in the solid ingredients into the pot, people. Yeah, a good vibes. All right, so just I reach at the shop, people. That is it, people, yeah? A good vibes. Then I bought a couple of extra cups as well, you understand? So yeah, man, I'm just gonna walk back up now and check on the pot, people, yeah? Hopefully it's reached to a point where we can start cutting up some ingredients and putting the yam and the sweet potato in the pot, people, yeah? A good vibes. All right, so we're getting closer and closer and closer back to the pot, people, yeah? Get back on the mission, you understand? Our good vibes. Whoa!
Bubbly.
Things are going in there, mate.
We're stirring it.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
Bubbly. We're like a volcano.
So look, we're cooking right here in town, underneath a shop Payser, people, yeah. It's pouring with rain outside. You understand? Look at this, wow. So what we're doing, we're adding some coconut cream to the pot, just to enhance the flavour today, people, yeah. Have good vibes. So leave that in there and just let it boil out. Let's check on the pumpkin. Look at that, wow. You see that the pumpkin is almost breaking apart as well, people, yeah. So what's gonna happen now, we're gonna start to put like the solid ingredients into the pot. Got all the peppers, the scallion, the pumpkin, the thyme, the garlic. Everything's just like fermenting into the pot to just give us a flavor. You can even see like a little contrast of the color changing slowly. But what we're gonna do, everyone, yeah, let's just let the coconut boil out, and once the coconut boils out, then we're going to stage 2, people, yeah. Wow, the pot's smelling absolutely amazing right now. Our good vibes, people, yeah. Big up yourself. Big up Chloe, she's on camera right now. That is it. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit more time in a little while, people, yeah. So let me just prepare some time. Thyme's of an essence. So you see the thyme? Thyme's a major flavor enhancer with the pot of soup, people, yeah. So let's just rest some time there. Our good vibes. And what else we're gonna rest up there as well? We're gonna just rest the planting up there, because we're gonna cut up the planting and start to add the planting them in, people, yeah. The planting is also another sweet flavor enhancer as well. A good vibe. So we're live here, we're in Croydon, and things are gone. You understand? Let's just peel the planting, quick and fast. Look at that. So it's an easy process to peel the planting, people, yeah. Just like that. You understand? Take off the first part of the skin, break it down, and just put the plantain in the pot. What we'll do, we'll just put them into little round circles, just like that. That is it, people, look.
Hear the people talking.
Huh?
Talking about you.
Okay. Our good vibes, our good vibes. We've got some passerby people, yeah? That is it. So look, we've got another planting that we're going to add into the pot. So you don't know, so the flavour is what we're kicking off with right now, yeah? It's flavouring up the high street, Croydon High Street. We're right here underneath the shop Payser. You understand? The rain is falling, look at that. I'm just basically just slicing, and it's easy, just roll them off. That is it. Look at this. Wow, look at that. Flavors, people, yeah, the pumpkin. We've got quite a bit of pumpkin in there that's gonna probably just break down in a short while. Just let it boil a little bit longer. A good vibe. That is it, people, yeah. So look, the mission is to feed 1 million people. So far, we've gone over 8,500 people. You understand? We're here, it's winter here in London, so it's cold. You understand? And it's rough. And as you can see the weather behind us, it's also raining as well. So we need to be collecting things like sleeping bags, woolly hats, gloves, socks, essential things that they need to keep their hygiene levels on point as well. Things like wipes, sanitizers, toothpaste, toothbrush. You understand, people? Yeah. So if you can make any form of contribution, donations, my email address is on the channel. So those of you that have been helping out so far, you know who you are. Big up yourself. You understand, people? Yeah. A good vibes anyway. The mission has to continue. Up until Christmas, we're going to be planning a massive cookout where we can gather everyone together and do a nice Christmas dinner as well, people, yeah? A good vibes. So that means we're going to have more than one pot on fire and more than one ingredients cooking, you understand? Christmas dinner for the homeless and for the community. Good vibes, that is it. Look at the pot, people, yeah? Look at that. And just give it a little stir. You can smell that coconutty flavour that I've just added into the pot, the ingredients. You understand, the pumpkin's going to break down, and then we're going to get some colour contrast going into the pot with that nice red orangey colour from the pumpkin, people, yeah? A good vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is it, people, yeah? Pick up yourself. Yes, look where we are. We're on the high street. A little while ago it was very busy, you understand, because there was no rain. But now, like, the rain has made everybody scatter. So what I'm going to quickly do is just go and approach a few people while the pot's just there bubbling and just look and see if I see a few homeless people and just let them know where I am. As you can see, there's a few locals down there that I've given food to, so I'm gonna go and approach them. Good vibes. And also we've got someone else that's just covered up underneath an umbrella just there. I'm gonna just let him know that I'm just over here as well, people, yeah? That is it, Chloe's right there as well. We outside, people, yeah? The mission continues, giving back to the local community and feeding the homeless. You understand? Please, 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 mums and dads that's watching this, yeah? Stay on top of your kids. Know who their friends are and know who their parents are as well. You understand? Just so that we can keep a healthy environment out here. We don't want no nonsense happening. You understand, people, yeah? Because we love the youths them. We want the youths them to get their education, and we want the youth them to get their things in life. You understand? And get their full opportunity in life to live their life. You understand? That is it. We're tired of seeing the young youths them dropping out from early. Good vibes. So while I do the quick little walk, just venture the high street quickly, you understand? And then you can just let people know that, yeah man, Ringo's about and there's food right over there cooking, you understand, people, yeah? Good vibes. Wow. So look at that, wow. The pot is bubbling, people, yeah? Just how we want it to bubble. Good vibes. Look at this, this is a big piece of yam, people, yeah, that we're gonna peel up right now just to put into the pot. Look at that. Nice, fresh piece of white yam. This is a puna yam as well. That's from Ghana. If you go on the channel and you check, you see that I done a roast yam the other day with a roast fish in the park. So you can see that yam is something that can be boiled, it can be steamed, and it can be fried, and it can also be roasted. Today we're going to be doing a boiling process with the yam, everybody, yeah? Look at that, amazing. And the yam is also going to be the filler for our meal today. So you know, when you're looking for that filler to fill you up a little bit, the yam will offer you that, people, yeah? Good vibes. Yes, Ricky Dancer, you don't have to call me, you know me. No man, your intelligence just carry you right as right on the foot. Yeah.
Uncle.
That's not go press that.
Tomorrow, man.
Right as me there, right as
Oh,
me.
you know what?
Where they say
Police
that?
were on their beer thing, dog. I want place where I look now for put it.
Yeah.
A beer fence come down for a race.
Yeah.
All that Peter, right?
See where I'm at there?
Alright, so rinse off the yam. Outside, it's raining anyway, so it doesn't matter. You understand? So just rinse off the yam, said where
Yeah,
people,
me
yeah?
pliers. Why me go so I walked and them Mrs. send pliers and Norris. Say like for them own pliers, so they just add on pan and broadcast stuff. Me tell them, you know, Norris I keep burning. You have to put the fresh weight. You have to put the fresh weight past here and you have to put entry fee. And nobody know Norris I don't know. So if you don't put that, everybody go walk with that.
Yeah.
And they don't use the Norris I keep
Yeah, they have made them know, say,
yeah, them use the Norris I drink
yeah,
cup.
drink up, drink up.
Yeah, you have
money making.
Yeah, money making. You do something.
Yeah.
The only thing never pick up on is the postcode. You can't put the postcode.
But if they allow you to make the flyers,
Yeah,
that will happen.
that will happen.
Something I did about sometime and people don't
So you know me, I put on my not put on
You
postcode
don't
till I
have
want.
to postcode till I want.
No matter
Everybody
what.
knows that around there talking.
So I'm just putting in the yam in the pot, everybody. This is the filler. The body of the pot, people, yeah, is yeah. I'll be ready in about 20 minutes.
I'm on my way back.
All right, cool, no problem. Yes, people, look at that. Nice, fresh yam, look at that.
No, man, that's a Juby thing, man.
No, Norris thing and company, no. Right now, my friends are yesterday, me and Peter have it pick up. He now tell me where I go on and him to give me some money, more money for him, I love money too much. And I have to run back some money because he was here.
Yeah.
So through the post, I say, guys, you have to move them, and the man give me back the money.
Yeah.
When I call him for money, I tell boy, man, in front of me only have a drink. He come back to boy, that's how I'm mad, I know. Because I have a drink. Then the next day, I phone me a call, I'm not here. If some man message for phone and say man if I put the police station and lock up your blood. Your mother. If you know your may I bet you that the police them are buying your guy police. You uncle say you know when they still come back from the station there. So move me down check your check your alright. I think boy got suck your mother man. See I get 80 you but you want to win and then easy. Here we get the boy go on extra video. Hey brother. Rob, you see what I'm messing up? Shampoo to tell you, all you do to work on every week, 2 weeks back, and 5
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
You don't see blood clot.
So this is where we're at, people. Yeah, let's just wait for a boiling point. Our good vibes. We're here. We're on the high street, Sedway, cooking. The marathon continues, people. Yeah, our good vibes. So this is what we have left, people. Yeah, chocho, tomato, turnip, carrot, and okra. So they're the last ingredients that's gonna go into our pot today. Look where we are. We're still live here on the high street, people. Yeah. So our good vibes. So the cooking stage is almost at a completion, everyone, and then we're going to go into the next stage, which is handing out the food, giving to the local community, and feeding the homeless. Our good vibes. Wow, look at this, everybody. So look, we've come to a point right now, yeah, where we're almost at completion, people, yeah. So look at the colours inside this pot, people, yeah, bubbling up nicely. We're just going to make all the vegetables, all the last vegetables that we've just put into the pot. We're just going to let that come to a completion, and then what we're going to start to do, we're going to just start to share out the food, everybody, yeah? Our good vibes. Big up yourself. One love to each and every one of you that's on the journey with us. The mission continues, and we're what? We're in the marathon, people, yeah? That's it. Look at that. Wow. Good vibes, good vibes. So what I'm going to do with one of the peppers, I'm just going to break it, add some flavour to the pot, people, yeah? That is it. Yeah, what are going twin? Outside. No. Yes, people, look. Wow, look at that. Amazing. So look, we've got some people out here already just waiting for their food and whatnot. And we've reached the, like, almost a grand finale right now, people, yeah? So I'm going to prepare myself to just start handing out the food. Our good vibes, big up yourself, people, yeah? The mission, we did it together. That is it, yeah? Cooking for the local community, cooking for the homeless. That is it. Yes, everybody, look. This is what someone just brought me. Look, you can't get better than this. Can't get better than this. We've got the good vibes. You understand, people? Yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's all about good vibes. Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate that. And look, it's plastic. It's waterproof. It can go on the side of the trolley. So while we're out and it's dark, winter time, we're outside and it's good vibes, people. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, girls. Give me a high five. High five. That's it. High five. That's it. Mom. Good vibes, people, yeah? Thank you. Alright, everyone, so basically what's happening now, the pot is completed, and what I'm going to do is just start to share out the food right now, people, yeah? Good vibes. What I'll do, Mark,
Thank you. Keep tapping, keep liking, keep sharing.
I'll put like food base in here, and I'll put the soup in the pot. I'll put the soup in the cup.
Yeah, give my man a bit of food weights on the fire.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting something to eat. Everybody who is hungry, everybody who's been out in the cold, anybody who's just coming from work and can see Ringo's production.
So that's the food base.
There is always something for everybody. Please keep tapping and sharing. Please make everyone know where we are. We are in West Croydon, town centre.
Alright everyone, so I'm just handing out some of the food. So there's a bit of bread as well.
Thank you.
Okay, good stuff. Right, Mark, the most important thing about today is that we've fed some people. We're outside. We're outside. On the food, just the food. Yeah, the most important thing is that we've fed some people today. Would you like some food? Yeah? Ronnie, can you hold this for me, please? Thank you.
Super, super, super good.
Thank you, guys. This geezer is the most amazing person in the world. A crazy person. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I normally do, but I'm so stuffed. Because this geezer
Let me give you a plate.
I've got enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you ever so kindly.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Helping us out here. And
Luke, come on.
thank you, Ringo. Let's say thank you. That's all. No, I'm all good, and thank you.
Yeah? Alright.
I'm about to go off. I just want to appreciate it and thank you ever so kindly.
Oh, you're welcome, Luke.
Bless you, man.
One love, Luke.
Yeah, one love.
Yes, people. So yeah, man. Not everybody wants to be on camera. So, but I've been out here handing out the soup, people. Yeah, look, we've gone down to that much so far. So I'm just gonna keep handing out the soup until we come to a completion. The marathon continues, people. Yeah, to feed 1 million people. That is it. Good vibes. You want a spoon?
It's very hot.
Yes, everybody, so the mission continues. I'm out here on the high street, Sedway. You understand? Earlier on the rain was falling, so it banged me here. And I've been here ever since, just handing out the food. The mission continues, people, yeah? And it's so important that you guys spread the good word and spread the message and what's actually happening, you understand? If you go out in the local community and you see things out of place, it's only right for us, if we actually see it out of place, for us to try and fix things and make things right, you understand? So helping the local community, the homeless, is one thing. Another thing is also looking after our youths of today, so that tomorrow and the next day in the future, they're still here to help us as we get older, as the generation of the elders people, yeah, looking after the youngers, you understand? So it's a good vibe, the mission continues, that is it.
And what are we feeding them?
Today, we've got a vegetable soup.
Wow.
With like pumpkin, yam, sweet potato, it's got plantain, it's got corn, it's got okra, you understand? I put some red onion in there, garlic, got all the good stuff in there, you understand? That is it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah man, respect, good vibes.
Absolutely good. We don't eat from Red Cross, Street Link, none of them things. We don't really do that.
Yeah.
But when our people do something, we follow the spirit.
Yeah.
So the spirit believe you're here.
Respect.
Hey.
One love, brother.
One love. Yeah. Good vibes, people, yeah. Mission, as I said, continues. Talking about Babla. Babla comes to turn up to get his soup, everybody. Yeah, good vibes. That is it. Babla, how's it been since the last time I see you?
It's all good, man.
Good, I like it, man. Have you had anything to eat today, Babla? Sit down, because I'm going to give you a soup and then I'm going to give you a bowl to eat the food.
What kind of food you have there?
The yam and the corn and all that kind of stuff there. You can't fit in this cup. Yeah. What I see, Chancellor? Oh, you soup tears, Babla.
There's a coconut.
There's that coconut. There's coconut in there. not bad.
When you say you're gonna do this thing, I'm gonna give me everything at one time.
Good vibes, that is it. Tyler.
What? Why the fuck are you shouting my fucking name?
What's going on over there, Mark? Spin the camera, what's going on over there?
Just go away, bro. Why are you shouting my name? I don't want to be around you. Go away, you obsessive person.
Yeah. It's all going on, Mark.
We're there, bro. We're in Croydon.
Yeah, now stick that in the pot, bro.
Mate. Thank you.
We're in Croydon.
Look, that guy just came up here and he said, "Are you feeding the homeless?" He said, "Like, stick that in the thing."
So what we got? What we got, brother?
Huh?
A
$5.
Ah,
That's it.
you got the queen on the king head.
That's it. We can get some canisters.
The queen on the
We're
king's
cooking.
head.
We're cooking again.
Cooking.
Good vibes. Big up that gentleman there. And that's what it is all about, people. Yeah, what I'm saying. It's all about moral support. Like, we're not asking for it, but you know what's going on. And if you can support the cause, just support the cause. That's all it is. And if you can even come out, look, like I was saying earlier on, Mark, yeah, if anyone that's watching that's got a van that wants to do a day or two and let us get down the road and put the pulley in there and put all the gear in there and let's go out and cook and feed the people.
Yeah.
We're on all of that, but again, it's a support. You understand?
Yeah.
A good vibes.
One love, people.
One love.
Barbara. One love.
One love, my brother.
One love, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
What's going on over there? Who's that?
Anita, yeah? I don't care if you've gone into, yeah? She does what she does, yeah? She's obviously got caught. She can't remember where she put her bag. I left it there because I don't want to be involved in that anti-business. That's not me. No crime. Yeah? So, she got annoyed with me. She's hollering my name out. She don't remember where she put her bag and she thought I took her champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not involved in crime.
He's not involved. Stop calling out his name. That's what he's saying. He's not involved. We outside on the high street, people, yeah? And the food have to get shared out. You understand? Are good vibes. That is it. Good vibes. Alright, so this is it, people, yeah? So we're outside. Just gonna give this gentleman here some food.
Are we there?
Yeah, we're outside, we're gonna give the gentleman here some food. We've fed over 50 people already so far.
One pot.
One pot. You know how I know that? Because we've been using plates and we had 50 cups and now we've got 5 cups left. Carlos, wait, you need to eat some food, bro.
Carlos, good with the camera?
You did, bro.
Good?
Oh, sorry.
We're outside. You good with the camera?
Sure. You know how it is.
No?
Yeah, I'm good. Yo,
Good, brother.
can I go wash my dumpling in that, please?
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome, brother.
Imagine this. You know. My life.
Come sing, brother. My life, my life, my
I
life.
wish it really could be.
Yeah.
Much easier. You know it is. Big and loud.
This one's for you,
One out of one out. With dumpling, one dumpling, everything. Yeah, just that, man.
No dumpling, brother.
You're tight.
Right out.
Wait, I get a squeeze. No.
Good vibes. How come I ain't seen you, Carlos?
What's wrong with it?
Huh?
What's wrong with it? What's it?
No, nothing. Alright. That is it, people. We're outside, a good vibes. We have a look a bit of soup left. Look, Marky Mark. Look a bit of soup left.
Just do.
We're almost at the bottom of the pot, people, yeah?
Pot's still quarter.
Quarter of a pot.
Quarter of a pot.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Yes everyone, so you know what's happening. I have to big up the fish shop. Cause the fish shop let me use let me just quickly wash off the pot people, yeah? A good vibe. Yes everyone, so this is it, the last part of the day. You guys don't get to see this part a lot, but this is where we ended up. Washing out the pot, cleaning up back the equipment people, yeah? Yard style. That is it. You know, so when we go in now, we just give it a proper wash down, but we can't travel with dirty pots and pans people here. We have to give it a mutual clean up before we go home. At least we can't just step around with the dirty pots and pans people here. So any opportunity we get to clean things back off, that is it. We're gonna clean them back off. Remember, leave the knife at home. Tiny little bread knife I'm using. See that? Yo, clean it properly. When you show them where we are.
Croydon quality fish. Best fish shop in Croydon. Huh?
That's it, Ringo Vision. That is it. Come on. Everything has to get washed down today. Enough bubble over today, people. The canister. Stove itself. We needed a good wash off as well. Yeah man. Good vibe, thank you. Good vibes people, yeah? That is it. 24-hour kitchen, we're there. What do you say, Ronnie, we're there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Outside. Outside.